When Somali pirates strike, it's a tense battle on the open sea. Navy ships face daring attacks, fast maneuvers, and life-or-death moments as pirates try to hijack vessels and challenge naval defenses. Most pirates off Somalia are not seasoned naval combatants, but small, loosely organized gangs that use fast skiffs or hijacked fishing boats known as motherships to strike at vulnerable targets far offshore. These pirates typically carry AK-47s, rocket-propelled grenade launchers, heavy machine guns, and ladders, and they rely on speed, surprise, and numbers to overwhelm unprotected vessels. Over time, some groups became more sophisticated, using larger vessels as bases to expand their reach hundreds of miles from shore. These pirates often operate in coordinated groups, sharing intelligence about shipping lanes, weather conditions, and naval patrol patterns. They also rely on spotters stationed along the coast or on smaller boats to monitor potential targets, giving them precious time to plan attacks and approach without detection. But there's a huge difference between attacking an unarmed cargo ship and challenging a modern naval vessel. Commercial ships move slowly, often with minimal defensive measures and no armed guards, making them easy targets for pirates seeking ransom money. Navy ships, by contrast, are designed for war. They are equipped with advanced radar systems, night vision capabilities, drones, helicopters, and heavy weaponry that are constantly monitored and manned by highly trained professionals. The size, speed, and firepower of a warship make any attempted boarding extremely risky, and even a small misstep by pirates can result in immediate capture or destruction. When a pirate boat first sees a Navy ship on the horizon, the first response of naval crews is to be careful and ready. Radar and optical systems detect several small contacts long before they approach, prompting Naval Command to start monitoring and evaluating the threat. The crew analyzes the skiff's speed, direction, and weaponry to predict possible actions. As the boat nears, warship crews activate alarms and move to battle stations, preparing crew members and defensive systems. Often, the first response is non-lethal. High-frequency sound cannons, bright lights, and high-pressure water hoses are employed to indicate that danger is imminent and to deter potential attackers without causing harm. These tactics frequently surprise pirates, who might anticipate encountering unarmed merchant vessels rather than well-prepared warships, leading many attacks to fail before any violence takes place. Because of these early warning systems, most pirate attacks break down long before any shots are fired. Pirates may not expect a Navy ship to have such comprehensive detection systems, and many of their attacks begin simply because they mistake naval vessels for easier merchant targets under poor visibility conditions at dawn or dusk. Radar, sonar, and optical sensors allow naval crews to track multiple small boats at once, often spotting approaching skiffs miles away. This early detection gives commanders the chance to alert the crew, reposition the ship, and even deploy drones or helicopters to monitor the threat. When warnings are ignored or misunderstood, the Navy escalates defensive measures, signaling that any hostile approach will not be tolerated. If pirates keep coming closer, even after non-lethal deterrents are used, they soon realize they're outmatched. Navy ships are equipped with heavy machine guns, rapid-fire cannons, and precision targeting systems that can take out small boats much more effectively than the weapons pirates carry. Any attempt to get within boarding range of a warship is met with warning shots, first aimed at the engines to halt their movement and, if needed, directly at the approaching skiff to either sink it or scare it away. These defensive measures are strictly enforced because naval commanders have a duty to protect their crew, their ship, and the waters they patrol. Crew members are trained to react in seconds, working together to ensure every angle is covered and no approach goes unnoticed. Historical encounters between Somali pirates and Navy ships clearly highlight this particular event. One of the first well-documented clashes took place on March 18, 2006, when two U.S. Navy vessels, the USS Gonzales and USS Cape St. George, were approached by pirate skiffs armed with rifles and rocket launchers. The strong naval presence quickly overpowered the pirates. Within minutes, one skiff was destroyed. 2 were captured, and many pirates were either wounded or taken prisoner. The Navy ships only suffered minor superficial damage. These encounters showed that even small pirate attacks could be swiftly neutralized when naval forces work together effectively, combining technology, firepower, and training. Another notable engagement occurred on November 11, 2008, when Somali pirates on an armed dhow attempted to resist Royal Navy forces trying to board them. The British ship and its supporting vessels responded with superior firepower, resulting in several pirates being killed and others captured. That naval training and technology far exceed the makeshift weapons carried by pirate crews. These encounters also underscored the importance of international cooperation, as supporting vessels often came from various countries. Even when pirates try more ambitious attacks, the results are usually swift defeat. The infamous peak of Somali piracy in 2009 saw dramatic incidents like the Maersk Alabama hijacking, which inspired a Hollywood movie. In that case, pirates seized a US cargo vessel, and although they managed to take the captain hostage, a rapid US Navy response with elite marksmen ended the crisis with the captain alive and the pirates neutralized. This incident showed that even when terrorists of the sea succeed in boarding an unprotected ship, well-equipped naval forces can turn the tide. Naval responses do more than just repel attacks. They also work offensively to stop piracy at its source. International naval task forces such as NATO's Combined Task Force 151 and the European Union's Operation Atalanta have sailed the Horn of Africa waters for years, deterring pirates, escorting vulnerable ships, and sometimes conducting direct actions against pirate bases. There have been operations where naval helicopters and boarding teams seized control of pirate motherships and freed hostages unharmed, demonstrating that naval power can be used proactively rather than just defensively. After many countries worked together to stop it, piracy off the coast of Somalia dropped a lot. However, in recent years, a small rise in attacks has been seen because the world's attention moved to other problems and the area received less protection. In 2024 and 2025, a few pirate attacks happened, including pirates taking fishing boats and using them as moving bases, and one rare case where a tanker ship was hijacked. This shows that even though Navy ships are strong and in control, unprotected business ships can still be attacked. These events also remind us that the main reasons for piracy, such as political problems, poverty, and weak law enforcement, have not fully gone away, allowing criminals to take advantage of security gaps. This increase in piracy is caused by several reasons. One reason is fewer Navy patrols, as many countries moved their forces to deal with conflicts in places like the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. Another reason is continued instability in Somalia, where weak government control makes it easier for pirate groups to regroup and operate. Economic problems also play a role, including illegal fishing by foreign ships and a lack of jobs, which push some people toward piracy for money. In addition, pirates have changed how they operate, using small, fast boats and hiding equipment on fishing vessels to avoid being noticed, making piracy harder to stop even with modern naval technology. Even with this crisis, the balance of power is still clearly one-sided. Navy ships still dominate the open seas with far greater surveillance, communication, and firepower than pirate skiffs. Pirates know this, which is why most attacks occur against unprotected merchant ships rather than warships, and why engagements with navies end in capture, escape, or destruction of pirate vessels. The vast majority of successful pirate actions target slow-moving, lightly defended vessels that cannot mount an effective defense on their own. Even in these cases, rapid response by nearby naval patrols or private security teams often disrupts attacks before significant damage or loss occurs, underscoring the ongoing importance of vigilance, technology, and coordination in protecting international shipping lanes. The story of Somali piracy versus naval forces is also a story about international cooperation. Where once pirates freely roamed the Indian Ocean, coordinated patrols, legal frameworks for prosecution, and self-protection measures like onboard armed guards have drastically reduced incidents for many years. Between 2013 and 2023, there were only a handful of hijackings reported, a stark contrast with the hundreds seen in the early 2010s. It's important to note that pirate attacks, while rare against warships, can still be extremely dangerous. The sheer unpredictability of fast-moving skiffs in open water, combined with weapons that can cause significant damage, means that naval crews must maintain constant vigilance. Training drills, simulated attacks, and constant surveillance are routine aboard warships patrolling high-risk areas. This preparation ensures that even the most determined pirate attack can be anticipated and neutralized with minimal risk to the crew. In addition, technology plays a crucial role. Modern naval vessels are equipped with radar and sonar systems capable of detecting objects small enough to be a few meters across from miles away. Thermal imaging and night vision equipment allow crews to spot pirates attempting to approach under the cover of darkness. Drones can be launched to investigate suspicious vessels, providing real-time intelligence that helps commanders decide the best course of action. Such capabilities make it nearly impossible for pirates to surprise a warship in open waters. Furthermore, the collection of information about pirate activities on land has become much more advanced and detailed. Naval forces now collaborate with international intelligence agencies, shipping companies, and local informants to track pirate networks, anticipate attacks, and intercept operations before they reach the open ocean. This multi-layered approach has transformed the fight against piracy from a purely reactive strategy to a proactive, intelligence-driven operation. Pirates have also adapted over the years, using different tactics like coordinated multi-boat attacks, night ambushes, and using decoys to confuse naval crews. However, these strategies rarely succeed because modern navies train extensively for such scenarios, running simulated attacks that anticipate almost every maneuver pirates could attempt. This constant preparation ensures that even new or creative pirate tactics are countered quickly. When Somali pirates attack Navy ships, what happens is almost always a one-sided confrontation. The pirates, often desperate and poorly equipped, find themselves outmatched by vessels designed for complex warfare supported by international alliances and decades of maritime strategy. The encounters serve not only as reminders of the danger posed by lawlessness at sea, but also as examples of how global naval power protects international trade routes and saves countless lives. If you like this video of naval warfare and piracy, tell us in the comments which moment shocked you the most. The daring attacks, the naval responses, or the comeback of piracy? We'll love to read them. Make sure to subscribe for first updates on our latest videos. Thank you for watching. See you in our next one.